Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Make Someone Happy on DVD. So, before we get into it, there's a couple things I'd like to mention. First of all, my voice, it's still not good. We're in the process of getting a little bit back to normal, but hopefully I'll sound 100% better by next week. And also, you'll probably be wondering, why are there only 3 engines down there? Well, these are really the main characters of the release. You don't really get focused on a bunch of other characters. It's mostly James and Percy. Yeah, you got the other characters in it, but there's not like a story about Gordon or a story about Henry in this release. It's mostly James and Percy and Thomas as a side character. So yeah, for future releases, I'll put the main characters of each episode. But these are really our main characters, so let's get right into it here. So this was released onto DVD and not VHS. I was going to say that, but no. It was released on VHS in 2000. It was released onto DVD March 5th of 2002, same day as The Best of James. I know, it's crazy. They can do that, though. And I don't really talk about reprints that much on this show, but these things do get reprinted. I'm pretty sure Lionsgate reprinted all of the older titles when they got the rights to put out the DVDs. I don't have the Lionsgate version of this. I've seen it before. I know it exists, but I don't have it, and I don't plan on getting it. So, let's just look at the regular old first release DVD. I don't know if it's the, like the first copy of this ever made, but it is the first edition. So we got a kind of nice yellow border. I don't like yellow as a color, so it kind of makes me a bit, like it gives me a bit of a headache, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Thomas and Friends Make Someone Happy and Other Thomas Adventures. I absolutely love this promo in James. I think it looks great. The Season 5 promos are just so good to me. Like, this looks fantastic. The only detractor is James's whistle. It should not be sticking up in the air, but oh well. And then you got a screenshot from Happy Ever After. I kind of get that and Make Someone Happy confused with each other. Yeah. So that makes sense. James is the main character in Make Someone Happy, and Happy Ever After is on this release, so these two pictures make sense. And then you got the DVD logo right down there. Yeah, mine's kind of nicked up there. I didn't have this growing up. I had the VHS as a kid. I was a good boy. I was raised on VHS. I didn't have a whole lot of DVD, but I got the DVD almost a year ago. I got it for my birthday. I think it came from eBay, so yeah, it did come used, but that's okay because it did come with a booklet inside. Got the little Thomas there DVD, Thomas and Friends Make Someone Happy, Gling, Anchor Bay, all the necessary stuff that you need for a DVD. A Thomas DVD, may I add. There's a screenshot from Make Someone Happy, I believe, and that's from Happy Ever After. Kind of wish we got different screenshots from different episodes, like James and the Trouble with Trees, but it's fine. Alec Baldwin is the narrator. Alec Baldwin is a great narrator. I love Alec Baldwin. In Season 5, at least. Season 6 is not very good. Bonus features. We have less bonus features than the previous 2 releases, so I guess I will mention them. Bios of your favorite friends, 2 songs, and the link to the website. Don't know why that's a bonus feature, because you get that on every single release, but oh well. And the episodes we have are Make Someone Happy, A Big Surprise for Percy, Happy Ever After, Thomas and the Rumors, James and the Trouble with Trees, and Bah, or Bah, however you want to say it. I usually say Bah, but sometimes I'll say Bah, because it's the end on a goat, or a ram, I should say. Yep, there's all your tech specs right down there. And if we open it up, there's the disc. So they moved around art from the front. And then we have a little booklet to look at. And it is not as thick as the 2 best ofs that we looked at. Oh, I don't remember if James had one. It's not as thick as those because This one's not a special release, it's just your standard release, but it's still pretty cool, I guess. If I can open it, that'd be awesome. That menu, I believe it was only used once. I don't think the Best of Percy used that, which is so weird why they used that for just one release, because like the Best of Thomas and the Best of James style of menu is the menu that they'll use for all of these older releases. And then we get some different ones as well along the way. Well, there's the pick a story section. You got your character gallery. I don't know why I said that in a British accent, but I don't know. These are the songs. It's great to be an engine, and every cloud has a silver lining. I believe, yep, It's Great to Be an Engine was on the VHS. But this was, I believe, taken from Spills and Chills. Yes, it was. And then Web Fun. And then an advertisement for the different titles you can get. It's basically the same as Best of James in terms of what we got. Because these were the only DVDs that we had at the time. So, yeah, really soon we will be getting Best of Percy and Races, Rescues, and Runaways. So that's cool. But that's really all for the DVD here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this back in the case, and then we'll get to the end of the video. So that's going to be it for Make Someone Happy. Not a bad release at all. I think it's a pretty good one, but compared to the rest of Season 5, which is known for having these really dark, action-packed episodes, this one is pretty somber. Not saying these are bad stories or anything, they're just not up to par, in my opinion, with the other ones. I think you should still get this release, though, if you can find it. I don't recommend you get the Lionsgate version, because it's Lionsgate, and they make everything terrible. The Anchor Bay one's pretty easy to find, so, because these were mass-produced, like, crap. Like, there's so many of these earlier DVDs floating around out there. Pretty sure you can find one. And we don't really need to change the episode list. I just like to put everything in order, so Make Someone Happy is going to be first. I know that's one of the last episodes of Season 5, but just for namesake, I don't really want to change the name of this release. We're not going to start doing that until Races, Rescues, and Runaways, but just for namesake, I'm going to keep Make Someone Happy as the first. Then we got James and the Trouble with Trees, Bah, Thomas and the Rumors, Happy Ever After, and a big surprise for Percy. Those are really the less action-packed episodes, so you don't really need to swap out stories or anything like that. So, yeah, that's really all for Make Someone Happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a bit of a shorter episode, but I didn't have a whole lot to say. And also, we are all, as a fandom, grieving right now because I'm going to devote this episode to a special user. Our good friend Crazy Caboose Creation sadly passed away Sunday afternoon, and it was all very sudden, but he was going in, he was one of my best friends, but he was going in for a heart surgery. You can read all about it on our Twitter pages, but he was having a heart surgery and something went wrong, and he sadly is no longer with us. So I'm going to devote this episode to him. I know he really enjoyed this series. He was going to make his own series about Thomas Home Media, but he cannot do that anymore. So, I know you're watching this from up above, so I hope this episode lived up to your expectations. So, enough of that. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm really enjoying doing this series. Yeah, we're really going to get into the more exciting releases pretty soon. I can't wait for these next few Season 5 releases because Season 5 is my favorite season. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week with the Best of Percy.